Our last view is the delete view, and there's lots of ways that you could do the delete portion. You could use JavaScript or just delete and then redisplay the index. But this page is just going to be kind of a confirmation page just to say, hey, are you really sure you want to delete this? So running through this code real quick, we have the title information at the top, a header, and then we have a confirmation here saying, hey, are you sure you want to delete this? And then we set up a mini form that pretty much contains some hidden information, and we submit that back to our controller. This form that's being used here is pretty much standard HTML, but you'll notice that we set the URL to our book delete action. And then when this form gets submitted, it passes in the ID so that in the controller, we'll be able to know which book we're going to delete. Okay, back in the controller, we'll be able to update our delete action. The first thing that we do in the delete action is we check for a valid ID. Then we check to see if this is a post. If it is a post, we'll go ahead and be deleting this later. And then at the end, we're going to return an array. And typically here, we pass in the book that we want to delete. But since we don't have any book data yet, I'm going to go ahead and comment this out. And that also means I have to edit my delete form so that we're not depending on this book. So for now, we normally want to spit out the ID, which is our hidden value, but we'll go ahead and remove this, and we'll populate that later when we have a valid book. And the same thing for the title up here. We'll add that back in when we get a little bit of data. So that should be the basic page. Let's go ahead and test that out, see if we can get the page to render. Again, we have to put in our URL manually. And we get a page that says, are you sure you want to delete, yes or no?